I mean, I think it makes sense to start at the beginning. The two of you met under chance circumstances, if I have that correctly. Did you want to share a little bit about the first time that you guys had a chance to interact?
Yeah, well, I was walking down First Avenue in New York City, and they ran past me on the street and completely intrigued me. They had this long hair, and they're all dressed similar, and I ran after them down the street. And we met up at a crosswalk, and I asked them where they're from, and they said Delancey Street. I was expecting them to say, like, South America, from a village that, no. You know, it was very a surprise that they were from New York City. And then his brother, Govinda, asked me, he said, oh, what is it that you do for a living? And I said, I'm a filmmaker, and they got really excited. And they said, oh, we're interested in getting into the business of filmmaking. So I was like, okay, let me show you some cameras. You know, I always knew that I think that's why I ran after them. I'm known to stalk people on the street before for my video projects. But I just knew I was going to do something with them at some point, but I was very happy to have a skill that I could share with them. And it just grew from there, and, you know, I really had no idea what their backstory was or who, you know, how they grew up, but that was, you know, I discovered that in the process. Yeah.
And so, Narayana, what was the first moment where you realized that Crystal was somebody that you guys could trust your story with?
That's very hard to say because, you know, like you said, it was a very organic process. We connected through film. You know, we shared a passion, which was filmmaking, and yeah, it started out. She was just filming us, you know, coming up with ideas to make little short films and things like that. I can't remember the exact moment where I decided, yeah, like she just approached us about wanting to make a feature on our life, and we just thought, okay, because you know, it was more like because like she was our first friend. She was the first guest that we had in our apartment. We invited her for Thanksgiving one time, and yeah, so it was a very like natural process.